Hey everyone, we're live at AWE EU 2023 and we're excited to give a quick preview of some of the best companies in the expo hall. So without further ado, let's go check them out. All right everyone, follow me. Hey everyone, make yourself at home. We're here at Warren VR.
Okay, dear journalists, today I'm representing Sensorama, the development team behind Living the War project. Sensorama is an immersive tech company located in Kyiv, Ukraine. So we usually do virtual reality trainings, augmented reality applications, web AR, virtual production, and architectural visualization. But this project tells a story of Ukrainian people fighting the war. And it gives the 660 footage of the actual consequences of the Russian war in Ukraine. This gives the opportunity for you to see what damage has this war done to the cities like Irpin, Izium, Kharkiv, and the damage it had on people. People who died, who were wounded, who lost their homes due to the Russian invasion. This is actually the first time in history where you can't actually hide any war crimes. It's all in the plain sight, being recorded and shown on the news 24/7. Russians are still trying to silence it, suppressing their people in the occupied territories and spreading their propaganda. But this project is the proof that you can't actually hide it all after all. And it's the proof that the war is a terrible thing and all those who started should be held accountable. So this is the opportunity for you to actually see the horrible face of war, but do it safely here in Vienna today. We have previously presented this project to international delegations and international forums, and the feedback was that it creates empathy. And it's actually what is great about XR technologies, is that it is a powerful tool to create empathy and to tell a story to anyone in any part of the world. So I invite you all to see this experience for yourself here at this booth PG14 in the playground and at the Sensorama booth in the Ukrainian pavilion at Expo Hall. That's all.
Thanks. All right, everyone. We're going to be turning around and going this way. We'll be walking over to the startup pavilion. All right, everyone, here we are at Venture Lab.
Hello everybody and welcome to VitraLab. I'm Jonas, I'm CEO and co-founder of the company, and we're actually based in Vienna. So welcome to our home turf. We're very happy that AWE is here visiting us. We don't always have to fly over. And what we actually do is we have a very unique laser display technology, and this is very important to use in AR because of the increased brightness. Most of the AR use cases are outside, and outside you're always competing with the sunlight. And what we can do is we can finally solve this big problem that most head-up displays have in terms of brightness and energy efficiency by using our core technology for illumination of laser displays. So this is what you can see on the left. This is a prototype of our AR Elcos laser projector. But what we can also do is we can make VR displays which use the same laser technology, making it much brighter and much higher dynamic range. So come by, have a look at these two demos. On the right here, we have one of the brightest LCD displays in the world at 10,000 nits. And here on the left, we have one of the only laser Elcos display currently in the world. And we're advancing this technology. There's going to be a much more advanced AR LCOS projector coming out in January, and we're going to ship this around to partners to eventually bring it into products in 2025. Thank you.
All right, everyone. All right, everyone, we're turning this way. We're going right over to these projectors right here. Going to visit Nettle. So everyone, make yourselves at home right over here. And without further ado, this is Richard.
Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Richard. I'm from Nettle. Nettle is a startup based in Slovakia, Bratislava, Slovakia. We actually are specialists in conversational artificial intelligence and digital human holograms. We pioneer technology solutions that bring the phygital world to life. That's the physical and the digital world to life. Let's talk a little bit about the phygital world. So creating phygital solutions means you're creating interactive, immersive, engaging, and immediate solutions for customer journeys and customer experiences. Let's talk a little bit about the technology that we have. So we have proprietary end-to-end platform. We create conversational artificial intelligence through our natural language processing, machine learning, digital business domains, and learning language algorithms that we all custom build. We also use speech and voice recognition technology, so you can interact with the avatars, creating a really human-like experience. So that's super engaging and exciting. And we also create custom avatars, animated avatars using the Unreal 5 engine. So it's truly an end-to-end platform. Let's talk a little bit about the different form factors that we have here. You'll notice here we have the hollow box, so digital human in a box. You can do anything. You can do a digital human. You can do products. I encourage you to come back later and have a look because you can interact with it. You can talk with her. Conversational AI, she'll answer your questions. So that's super interesting. Let's take a look over here if you can all fit. Maybe you can't, but here we have another platform called the Hollow Fan. This is actually deployed at Slovenská sporiteľňa in Bratislava, their flagship store. It's a digital virtual banking assistant. So it engages with customers. It can open bank account, answer questions about bank services, that sort of thing. Slovak sporiteľňa is a part of the Erste Group, which is one of the largest banking services providers in the Central and Eastern European region. She's called Vesna, so we're very excited to have her. She'll be upgraded to the Holobox soon, over the coming months at Slovenská sporiteľňa, and Erste Group is also looking to launch Vesna and Vesna-capable solutions in other markets as well across the region. As you could see, we also have the 8K display on the other side. We can deploy her as a digital concierge in a hotel, at a conference. They can interact. You can speak with them. You can type and text with them. They're super exciting to use. And maybe we can also ask Fero. This is the most exciting thing. This is one of the things that we'll ask you to come back for as well. Yeah. So this is the next level of technology. Flat panel, 3D display. You don't require glasses. You can interact with it. When you stand here, it'll look like you're actually engaging with the screen. You can change the color of the car. This is the next wave in the phygital experience. And like I said, Nettle is here to provide you with those kinds of solutions or provide customers with those kinds of solutions. So come back, have a look, interact with the car. Super exciting, super cool stuff. Thank you very much.
All right, everyone, follow me. We're going to be going into X2, the main expo hall. Okay. I'm working. All right, everyone, here we are approaching Game Driver. Just give everyone a second. Yeah, no problem.
Come on in, please. Just going to wait for the last few stragglers. Sam, are you the tail? Are you the tail end? Okay. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I'm Rob Gutierrez. I'm the co-founder and the CEO of Game Driver. We are one of those companies that sort of sits behind the scenes, and you don't really see us working unless, well, the people that we're working with are having problems. You may have heard the phrase that software is eating the world. For the companies here, it's really more specifically 3D software that's eating the world. And all of it needs to be tested. Behind me, you can see Hunter. Now, what Hunter's doing is waiting for Unity to load up before he starts recording a test. With Game Driver, all that you have to do is put on your headset, push the big red button that says record, and instantly we start tracking every movement of the device, of the headset, of the controllers, all of his inputs, which are then saved and we played back as part of an automated test to help improve the QA process. Pretty much every single exhibitor and everyone who attends this week is going to be building a virtual world using one of two 3D engines, either the Unreal Engine or the Unity 3D engine. We are the first and we are the only company that produces an automated quality assurance solution for both of those engines at the same time. Our customers are able to reduce the amount of time they spend testing by up to 50%. They can increase the frequency of their testing from maybe once every 2 weeks or once every month to literally on a nightly basis. And because they're automated tests, the results that are handed back are predictable, manageable, and developers can achieve a solution and resolution very quickly. Now, don't take my word on those engine things. As you're going around, talk to people, ask what they're building in. I think you'll find that what we're saying is true. Our customers and the companies that we partner with are working on everything from building virtual reality training applications to supporting the next generation of astronauts as they go to the moon and later on to Mars. The applications of our software are absolutely limitless, and they really represent the horizon of what XR is capable of doing. I don't have too much more time to go into the details today, but while I'm here, our team is back in North America, literally launching the next version of our software today with some amazing innovations and applications. Please come by when the show floor opens. We're happy to have a conversation with you again, and I'll show you everything that we're working on. Thank you very much.
Great job. All right, everyone, we're going to go down to the end of the hall here and visit a local Austrian company. We're going to make a left up here. All right, and here we are at Silicon Austrian Labs. Let's give everyone a second to get set.
Okay. So, should I start or? Okay. So, hello, my name is Patrick. I'm working at Silicon Austria Labs, which is a research and development center in Austria, and we are working in the field of electronics-based systems. Well, we bring key players from industry and science together, but so don't look here inside. But bringing people together, inspire them, is just one side of the coin. The other side of the coin is linked with a key issue. This key issue is a lack of R&D resources in the industry. And that is why we are leveraging the R&D resources in the industry with our own co-financing model to accelerate the way bringing ideas into the market. That is really important because R&D, high-tech R&D, could be quite expensive, and that is why we're leveraging this with our co-financing model. So, AR glasses can be quite bulky, and that is not possible to wear the glass all the day. If you want to revolutionize the XR applications and technologies to transform the way people work, entertain, and live, you have to miniaturize the technology systems working behind to enable XR applications to a micro and nano scale, as you can see here, for instance. You can see here an 8-inch wafer with about 700 micro mirrors, which was fabricated in our own clean room. We have a clean room infrastructure established now with about 1,100 square meters, which is the biggest one in Austria to enable small-scale production in the microsystem technologies. One of these micro mirrors here is implemented in this demonstrator, and with this demonstrator, we are making light projections. We can 3D measure and mapping the environment, which is needed, for instance, if you, for extended reality, for instance, if you project a flower, for instance, on this table, you have to 3D measure the table to map the environment so that the flower you're projecting is not floating in the air, so on is put it on this table, for instance. That is why you need all three aspects: 3D measurement, mapping, and projection. And this is possible with this system. This system is now here a demonstrator, but of course it's R&D, but it's possible to shrink it to just to 1 centimeter cube to bring this whole system into a glass. Thank you.
All right, everyone, we're just going 2 booths over to Photon Engine. Just give everyone a second.
All right. So, good morning. Everyone prepared? Thanks for having the opportunity to talk about our solution. So, Photon Engine is the world's #1 multi-user solution. So, what does this mean? Let's pretend you built a training application or any kind of meeting application, collaboration application, industrial application. You do it in your 3D tool like Unity for mostly one person to be trained. And then your big problem is, how do I get more people into my experience? And Photon solves this problem. So you can have multiple people in one training. People see the training from the same angle, like the correct angle. They listen to each other. They are synced in voice. They are synced if they watch a video. The video is synced. And we solve this problem currently for around 800,000 developers worldwide, and 1.5 billion people are using our solution per month. So if you walk around, there will be many. So we are kind of a little invisible part of many of the applications you can see here. Many of our customers are here. There's some examples in the loop going on the whole day. And this works in a way that you have a very simple sign-up process. So usually to build such a multiplayer, multi-user solution is a complex task. And in our solution, you set up an account and use our API, and it makes it really easy to set this up. So we take the burden of the developers to solve this part. And to make it even more easy, we provide sample code to developers which can dramatically shorten their development time. So you can basically build a metaverse in a couple of weeks in comparison to like a year, because we provide everything you need out of the box already. And then you can adopt it, you can use it as an inspiration, you can even use the code we provide, which makes it really easy to use our software. Yeah, so this is our main story. If you want to know more about it, we are here for the whole 2 days, so just drop by. The reel is like 12 minutes, so there's all of the customers in there. Examples would be like a cockpit training for like an Airbus. Another example would be defense training, security training inside of big companies. And now I get the sign that my 3 minutes are nearly over. Are we done? Okay, I have another half a minute, so I will share some more examples. So most of the big metaverses out there are powered by Photon. Stuff like Spatial, you might know, it's like one of the bigger ones. Rec Room is a customer of ours. And the story began in the gaming side. So we are the #1 engine on the gaming side. And then in the last 3 years, more and more companies trusted us also for professional application. That's why we are here now, because the professional application market is quite different. You need a lot of trust. It's all about security, data protection. How do we protect the data, process the data? So AWE in US also here is our primary channel. All right, so I got the sign. Thank you for being here. If there's anything else, come by and have a great day. Thank you.
All right, everyone, we're actually going right next door to Phantom.
Thank you for coming, guys. So we are entering a new era of AI-powered wearable devices, such as smart glasses. Now, one of the recent more interesting progresses we've seen is the advent of large language models and just generative AI. We believe that generative AI will be a significant driving factor for the adoption of smart glasses. However, there is a major problem with the existing generative AI technologies, which is there is no sense of real-world context for wearable devices. So in other words, existing wearable devices have cameras and they have all these amazing sensors, but large language models and other kinds of generative AIs are not taking advantage of real-time sensor data. So what we're doing is we're fusing large language models with a perception system in order to have truly context-aware augmented reality experience. And we are today here announcing a partnership with DigiLens, who it is our first integration that we've got. And our product is called Cassie. Cassie is a spatial AI assistant. Think of Cassie as Alexa or Siri, but with eyes. And one of the problems of existing AI assistants is that it has no awareness of your physical context. So with Cassie, you can access information and query the AI about things within your environment. So for example, you could say, Cassie, where are my keys? And Cassie will say, here's where I last saw them. You could say, Cassie, I've got these ingredients in my fridge. What should I cook with them? And Cassie will say, oh, I can see this and this and this. I can help you cook with these dishes. But one of the more practical examples I can give you is what we're working on is industrial use cases. So we're working with manufacturing facilities, and one of the examples is that Cassie can assist them to build a product. And some products have a lot of complexity when it comes to assembly. And Cassie, in that example, in that instance, Cassie can say, you can say to Cassie, hey Cassie, help me build a product. By just looking at the bill of materials, and Cassie will go, all right, I know what to get you. Here's the path, go find them. So in other words, Cassie is using generative AI to provide solutions in real time. And this is huge because you no longer need to build expensive applications for some of these kinds of examples. Cassie can do it in real time and generate them for you. And we think this will drive down the cost of app development significantly for augmented reality within enterprise use cases. And that's a really important milestone for us to bring down that cost. Now, the partnership we have with DigiLens is one of the partnerships we're looking at beyond DigiLens as well, is that we have hardware manufacturers who have amazing hardware manufacturing capabilities. They have amazing, devices. What we do is we integrate Cassie. And the reason we integrate Cassie within the operating system is that out of the box, we believe that smart glasses should have a lot of utility. Because another problem that we see is that smart glasses out of the box don't do anything, right? Most smart glasses, you switch them on, they feel a bit like those old MP3 players where you had to download your music and get going, and you really got to scratch your head and get things sorted. So we believe that smart glasses out of the box should have immense utility, and we think Cassie will provide that utility out of the box. But Cassie can also assist you with building applications. So we have 3 features that comes with Cassie. The first feature is spatial search. So you could ask Cassie for things in 3D space, and it will assist you to find those things in 3D space. Cassie is constantly looking at the environment and indexing the environment in 3D, and you can then quickly find an object in your environment. The second feature is contextual assistance. So you can ask Cassie for any question. Perfect. Thank you for listening. Come back when you get a chance.
Thanks. All right, we're just going right across the hall to VR Engineers and Advanced Real-Time Tracking.
Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jorge. You are here at booth 241, and I am representing VR Engineers. At VR Engineers, we are dedicated to revolutionizing military pilot training. And to give you some context about what we do, this is our reconfigurable portable trainer. We donated one of these to Ukraine last year for them to be able to defend their airspace. And in the context of the current political atmosphere, we believe that it is extremely important for governments to be able to use next generation tools to be able to train pilots. At our company, we are dedicated to making virtual and mixed reality tools, and we offer those to governments for them to be able to train for rehearsals and tactics. The simulator that you see here is extremely versatile. I can change it from fixed wing, which is basically the normal planes that you know, to rotary wings, such as helicopters. And this is the most reconfigurable portable we have. We also have much more sophisticated devices. For example, we have this other classroom trainer, which is now sitting in our office. Somebody in our office our pilot in our office can log in, and I can jump in here, and we can train together. So we are actually able to train across regions. The other really important thing to know about our devices is that we can train for basically just about any aircraft, both civil, sonic, and supersonic. And we are able to do custom simulators for any entity. So for example, if you are a airplane manufacturer, you can give us your information, and we can begin configuring a simulator and then deploy it at the same time that you release your aircraft, so that you already have training for your platform. The heart of the system is the X-Style. This is the X-Style 3rd generation headset. We have both a virtual and a mixed reality configuration for it, and it has the market-leading field of view. Now, this thing with the field of view is really important to us because besides having the market-leading one, in simulation and training, especially for pilot training, there's a variable called situational awareness. Situational awareness is directly correlated to survivability, and situational awareness is also related to field of view. So the wider the field of view that you have, the higher survivability rate you have, and the least negative training you're able to produce in the pilots. This is why we continue to discuss it, and then we also make sure that they're super comfortable. It's obviously pilots, so they're extremely demanding. So we have the dioptric lenses, and like I said, we can configure this in any setting. Our clients currently encompass the Brazilian Air Force. We also have the Ecuadorian Air Force, the United States Air Force, the United States Navy, the South Africa as well, and we're talking to many other European countries about integrating this type of technologies into their systems. If you have any further questions, please do come back and talk to me about them. It's a very complex systems. We can talk about them for hours. And once again, I thank you for stopping at booth 241, and enjoy AWE.
All right, everyone, we're going right next door to the brightest booth in the expo hall and visiting the Hong Kong Pavilion. Guys, starting? Perfect. Thank you. Just give everyone a second to get settled.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Alvin. This is my pleasure to introduce to you the Hong Kong Pavilion at the AWE EU exhibition, featuring 15 creative enterprises from Hong Kong. Thanks to the generous support from Create Hong Kong of the Hong Kong SAR government, the Hong Kong Digital Entertainment Association is thrilled to be showcasing the best and brightest of our digital entertainment industry. Our association is committed to driving industry prosperity, exploring international markets, and evaluating our technological capabilities. Hong Kong is a city renowned for its creativity, innovation, and entrepreneurial spirit. Our digital entertainment industry is no exception. The 15 participating companies are a testament in this spirit. They are utilizing cutting-edge technologies such as AR, VR, and AI to creative, innovative, and technologies immersive experience that are sure to impress. Let me introduce you some of the exciting companies that will be featured at the Hong Kong Pavilion. Our company, Fight for Dream Limited, provide game as a service experience, and we are an expert of VR, AR related technology with years of development experience. We aim to create high quality VR, AR games, experience, and solutions for our partners. With years of experience, commitment to exceptional quality, and a drive for innovation, we create interactive game experience that are both entertaining and able to ignite players' imagination, featuring connection among diverse individuals. Our upcoming flagship project is VR Monster Weekends. It will present a fresh new approach with enriched gameplay, content, and more interactive elements, redefining the VR monster game genre. Stay tuned for the future release. Creo Studio, on the other hand, is the design-centric AR, VR design and development company that creates fun and engaging experiments. Let me pass the time to the co-founder of the studio, Roy, to introduce his company. Thank you.
Hi guys, very happy to be here. My name is Roy, and I'm from Creo Studio, which is a design-centric AR and VR content developer in Hong Kong. We've been in the area of AR VR for quite a long time now. We've served over 100 clients worldwide, and we have tried to help different industries to adopt these technologies. For example, we have worked with the Hong Kong government department to integrate AR into peer inspection and maintenance management system that can greatly reduce the amount of work, but at the same time increase the accuracy of the inspections. And we've also worked a lot in VR as well, for example, for trainings and simulations like health and safety trainings, and also healthcare, which is an area of our focus. We do VR for, say, occupational therapy, physiotherapy, surgical trainings, and even patient trainings. So we try to utilize these kind of technologies in different areas and try to push the limits of these technologies in different applications. So us two companies are a very small sampling of what Hong Kong can offer. And over here at the Hong Kong Pavilion, we actually have 15 selected companies over here. So be sure to come check us out, and I'm sure we can inspire each other into creating something great and something amazing. Okay? Okay. Okay, so I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank Create Hong Kong and the Hong Kong Digital Entertainment Associations for letting this happening. Because for many of us Hong Kong companies, it's actually the first time that we set foot in Vienna, and sometimes some of them for Europe as well. So it's very exciting to actually communicate with the community over here, and then we learn from each other's experience of what's possible with these kind of technologies and what we can do with these technologies. And I'm actually very excited to see what's happening with the other companies as well. So yes, so yeah, one minute. Yes, so we have 15 companies here with different areas. Some are very heavily AR and VR focused. Some are maybe AI related, and some are games related. So we have a very diverse team of different companies and different backgrounds from Hong Kong. And I'm sure you'll be able to see a different kind of talent and creativity that we can offer in the Hong Kong Pavilion. So please do come and check us out, and please come and visit us when you have time. Okay? Thank you.
All right, everyone. We'll be turning around, going down this main walkway here towards the speaker. All right, everyone. Make yourselves comfortable over here. We're visiting VR Direct.
Perfect. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you very much for being at our booth. My name is Carsten Lackner. I'm Managing Director of Via Direct. We are a German-born tech company with an office in the US and globally operating. Our solution allows you guys to create, manage and share VR projects very, very easily. So no coding skills needed. Just go from there, drag and drop and create your own VR projects. You can think a little bit of PowerPoint for VR, and the projects that you've created can be easily accessed on a web browser, iOS, Android app, or in the most common headsets like you can see here, also with a native app integration. And pretty much like PowerPoint, we also have the possibility to have agencies create the projects for you or for our enterprise clients, or they can do it on your own. When I talk about this, for instance, Siemens, AstraZeneca, Bayer, they are exactly doing this, creating their own VR projects with our solution. And when we look at it, the question was always like, how can we improve our content? How can we improve our project that we've created? And of course, to improve something, you need to know something about the projects. And this is where the question came from, what kind of additional insights can we get from our project that we've created? And I'm very happy to announce today that we just released our brand new analytics feature. So this is what we are showcasing later on, which allows you to really track like most common KPIs that you also know from a digital space. So for instance, sessions, unique users, interactions with the elements in the project, but also like dwell time, device and geography, or exit points. Exit points, especially for our industry clients, very important, because when we are thinking about integrating the solution in an LMS system, then it's really key to have these kind of insights also there. And we can export this via a SCORM file, for example, and make it really accessible. Also, clients from us did this in the first place, and we're very happy to be now able to provide them with more and more data to improve their projects, and also to showcase that their projects were really viewed on the devices. So we would be really happy if you want to step back and come back to us, and we are here to showcase you some demos. We have some projects on the devices here, but you can also test our studio and see the brand new analytics feature. We are VR Direct at booth number 243. So thank you very much for stepping by, and hopefully see you again today, and have a beautiful trip about the expo with Nate and Jonathan.
Good job, man. All right, everyone, we're going to be walking down this way, taking a little stroll. Let's wrap around here. Watch out for traffic. All right, everyone, make yourselves comfortable here at Wonderland. Let's give everyone a second.
All right, welcome to Wonderland. It must have been a long tour for you already, so I really appreciate to have your attention one more time. And you know, maybe they saved the best thing for last, you never know. I'm Jonathan Hale, the CEO and founder of the Cologne, Germany-based startup Wonderland. And I'm really excited to have the opportunity to speak to you today, because we have two exciting stories to tell you about today. The first is a world first. We ported a native MetaQuest game to the web using Wonderland Engine. And by the way, you see it here. Within only 3 months, we had the game from Robot Invader, Dead Secret Circle. Using the Unity assets, we rebuilt it in just 3 months onto the web. It can be run not only on VR, but also on PC, which is one of the powers of the web. Having this performance in WebXR opens novel business models and marketing opportunities for VR game studios. The second big story we have today is a groundbreaking new WebXR game, The Escape Artist. which we are very proud to feature at the booth today. The game was built by Paradowski Creative, a Missouri-based full-service creative agency who are known for the above-par Adowski WebXR mini golf. The game is unprecedented in its depth in storytelling and narrative, its polished VR interactions, and its absolutely unique art style. It releases here today at AWE, so you can be one of the first to give it a try. I highly recommend you come back later to try it out. I will be here to answer all of your questions. Thank you very much for your attention and enjoy the show.
All right, everyone, we are flipping around to the other side. All right, let's move down this way. There's plenty of space here. I'm sorry. All right, without further ado, here's Squares.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Vienna. Welcome to Squares. My name is Marcus. I'm the head of sales and marketing here at Squares. Squares is a web-based AR content creation platform. It is completely app-free, and it is also so completely, there's no need for coding. That means you can create, but you can also experience AR without any... Is it only close? Okay. Sorry. So, did everybody hear me actually, or not really? Yeah? All right. Then just the reason why you're here, I want to basically draw your attention to three highlights, right? We've created one highlight that is with local artists. Here we created a mural actually in the city center, which I highly recommend you to check out. And the second one, this is the baby version actually here, and the second one is a collaboration with a map illustrator. Here she created the map of South Korea and basically made 3 suggestions with regards to your itinerary, which you can check out based on the time and availability you have to visit South Korea. The second highlight is actually, I think, my dearest and my most exciting use case that we have prepared. It's actually a AR chocolate souvenir. So please check this out. You can augment this chocolate and obviously take it home and share it with your loved ones at home. And it will always remind you of Vienna and of this expo. And the third one, the third highlight is actually a feature update that we've integrated in our platform. We've introduced shape targets, so you can, on the one hand, augment boxes now and cylindrical shapes. And our use case for that is here on my left, where we've prepared a coffee cup. My recommendation for you guys is to, basically once you've settled in and finished up your press tour, visit us here at the booth. Then we can go into detail to talk about the use cases, but also talk about our platform in more detail. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you very much.
All right, everyone, we're going to be turning around, heading to the front row, and visiting Lenovo. Right this way. Here we go. Come on in. Just give everyone a second to get settled. Sure. We're good to go.
Okay, good morning everyone. My name is Stefano Mazzola and I work as a business development manager in the Lenovo Think Reality organization. Under the Lenovo Think Reality organization, you can find AR, VR, extended reality and metaverse solution for enterprise, businesses and education organizations. So you will not find under this brand consumer products. So this is to say that if you want to have one of these applications that our software partner are showing, you must have an MDM application that support them. And with the MDM, it's of course the way in which companies control access and security of the devices. In terms of use cases, with the Think Reality A3, we can cover any type of AR, VR, extended reality use case, starting from hard skills, soft skills training, as well as product presentation, event presentation, digital twins, and so on and so forth. As part of our enterprise approach, what is important to say is that, as an example, Lenovo also offer device as a service solutions. So the device as a service solutions or services are important not only from a financial perspective, but also about how we maintain the device. So in this part of service, you can have programs that maintain your device, refresh your device, and collect them where they are at the end of life. Or if you imagine a company who wants to simply run events for the next 6-9 months, and they must have plenty of devices available, you know, the device as a service is a program that can support this type of initiative and this type of business. So I was told that I just have 3 minutes and 10 seconds, nothing more, but I definitely invite you to come back and to try out firsthand all the solutions that our software partners are providing to you. And again, with them is the way in which we go to market and we provide end-to-end solution, which include, of course, hardware, software, and services. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't know if you have questions. Given the fact that we have 20 more seconds, right? Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right, last but not least, we're going to be heading this way, straight down the front row. All right, everyone. Last but definitely not least, we have Exit Suit.
Hello, thanks for coming over. This is the Exit Suit Arcade. You may have seen Exit Suit at AWE over in California a few months ago, but we've now developed it for LBEs and for arcade use. It's the same system we were using before, which is a fully articulated spine and pelvis. We've got loads of additional features on this. So first of all, with the spine, you can add tracking into the suit itself and haptics into the body. We've already started that in the spine and in the back. Vibrational sound in the floor, so you can work out where people are coming from, and you can tell what gravel you're walking on, or grass, or stone, or floorboards. We've got fans, but fans are easy. Actually, the thing that is more impressive is that we've got gusts of wind, little air movement around your face. So if you're having an interaction with somebody and they're waving a sword around at you, then you'll feel the draft as that moves towards your face. We've got our floating hologram brain in the top, and obviously we can cast to that. So this screen will work as a full mirror. When you're in the suit, you can't see it, but everybody else can see you, and it would look like a full-length mirror to whatever you're doing. They can see into your digital world. So I'd like to also mention about the open source suit. So behind us here are 2 other Exit suits. This one on the left has been made by Bendy, who's over here waving his hand. He's one of our early adopter open source makers. So he downloaded the files. He produced all the suit himself. In fact, I went down to Budapest and picked him up last week, brought it up here. And so this is his suit. He'll be taking that one back to Budapest. We're getting all this lot back in the van and taking it back to London the end of tomorrow. It was quite a drive. Do you have any questions, or are we not doing questions? Maybe I should just get in the suit. I'm going to get in. Can you take this one, Nate?
have the full suit. You can watch the pelvis as it stand up. So the pelvis there is operational. Range of movement. Swim. Catching, there's no falling out of balance. One more. Change direction.
All right, easy as that. That's exit suit. That's our last stop. I'm going to pass it off to Jonathan for some final words.
With 5 minutes to spare. Everybody can hear me okay, right? So, show opens in 5 minutes. If there are any particular companies that you saw that were particularly compelling, this is your best chance to get them before the crowd starts. If you want to speak to Ori, he's going to be very hard to reach for the next 2 days. Ori is standing right here. Grab him if you want to speak with him. This is your chance. But I send you all off to the 4 wins. Thank you all for coming. Enjoy the show. It's going to be great. Thank you all so much.